Hello and welcome to another segment of Dribble It Out. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 5 reasons why LeBron would stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now let's get started. Now also I'm going to be making 5 reasons why LeBron would leave the Cavaliers, so make sure you subscribe and you hit that bell notification so you know when the next video is up later on this week. So reason number 1 is that this is home sweet home to him. LeBron James was born in Akron, Ohio, which is a few miles away from the Quicken Loans Arena. And this is where he discovered his gift, where he mastered his craft. So there is an emotional attachment to everything that has gone on. And if you listen carefully to many parts of interviews, he talks about, I'm just a kid from Akron, against all odds. At one point he said I shouldn't even be here when he won in Miami, because he knows that in his heart and in his mind, it's all about home sweet home in Ohio. And if we look at what happened previously this season, LeBron James accepted the fact that Dwayne Wade, one of his best friends, to go back to Miami because he knows that Dwayne Wade's heart was all set in Miami. So if we look at where the heart is, LeBron's heart is in Ohio, and that's clearly a fact. Number 2 is Dan Gilbert is willing to pay. If we look at everything that has transpired between 2015 and now in 2018, Dan Gilbert has had his ups and downs, and yeah, he sure has some things that are questionable. And he could also be a reason why LeBron wouldn't stay. But in this part, since we're talking about why he would stay, one thing is that he's willing to pay. He's been paying luxury taxes year in and year out in order to continue to keep a championship contending team. But one thing is certain is that he is willing to pay and do whatever it takes financially to have a championship build team that would help LeBron get to where he needs to be. Number 3 is that LeBron has authority over the franchise. A lot of the decisions that Dan Gilbert and the front office, Kobe Altman make are all based on what LeBron wants. When LeBron wants something, usually they go out of their way to make it happen one way or another based on, of course, their limitations, whether it's who's available, other teams accepting or rejecting offers, but they do move whenever LeBron says, hey, let's get this done. Hey, I want this. Hey, I want that. I want this guy. So they're willing to do whatever LeBron James says, and that can't be said about every other team that he may go in. Other teams might be like, hey, we acquired you, but this is not how we do things here. LeBron James has been, in some instances, called the coach, and Ty Lue be called assistant coach Lue, because everything is done based on what LeBron James wants. And any other team might not necessarily share that enthusiasm of, yeah, sure, LeBron, here are the keys to the car. You drive all the time. For reason number 4 is the community investments that he has in his, again, beloved hometown. He has funded many scholarships for the kids around the neighborhood, for the city of Akron. And all of this comes back to my first reason of home sweet home. So not only him being born there, but all that he has invested in there, because obviously he knows firsthand how difficult it is, how much the struggle is in that area. It shows that he's all in for his community where he grew up. And lastly is bringing another championship home. So coming full circle and bringing another one. As I mentioned, it has to do a lot with this being home. Not many players can say, I was born here and I became an NBA player here and I became a champion here. So there's a lot of backstory on this is home and achieving something great and being basically a hometown hero. And LeBron James has that opportunity, has had it. And he obviously won a championship back in 2016 by defeating the Warriors, doing what no other team has ever done before, coming back from 3-1 deficit to winning a championship against a 73-win championship Golden State Warriors. So bringing another one home will bring everything full circle. He's home, he delivered one championship, and now here comes another. And we all know that LeBron James is all about winning. He stuffs the stat sheets, he breaks records, but above all, what he cares about is those rings. What he cares about is the championships. So to me, bringing another one home would be another reason why, and the final reason in this list why he would stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So with that being said, I really appreciate your time. Please hit a like button if you enjoyed it, share it with others who might be interested in the topic, and stay on the lookout for later on this week when I release the 5 reasons why LeBron James would leave. Thank you very much.
LeBron James.